prepared a couple, and I think one of the first ones is basically the idea of just taking everyone on a trip to Zambia. So, you know how everybody seems to like, maybe the only African words they know is maybe Hakuna Matata? Yeah, I want to change that by the time. Yeah, so the first piece that I have is entitled Mwaiseni Mukwai. So basically that's a Bemba word, because Bemba is a language in Zambia, it's also a tribe, and I belong to that tribe, and it means welcome. Yeah, so all those syllables just to say welcome. And in this poem, I also want to just highlight a couple of things, how like, usually when there's maybe transition in political power and stuff, like maybe during election period and the like, there's always that whole tension of how maybe there will be some kind of issue regarding political leaders changing. But then Zambia went through a very peaceful election last year and a very smooth transition as well. So it's kind of just pointing out stuff like that. So yeah, this is Mwaiseni Mukwai. But I need you to help me with it. So when I say Mwaiseni Mukwai, which is like maybe I'm at the door and you're a visitor and I'm trying to welcome you, your response would be Mkwai.
Mkwai.
Cool? Can you just try that again? Mwaiseni Mukwai?
Mkwai.
Awesome. So that's basically you acknowledging that you've been welcomed. So yeah. Zambia, growing and glowing, enviable, stunning and beautiful, the place where I belong, home. And the lawn on our flag has never looked greener than when all of Africa looked at Zambia's grass and thought it was greener. When you could be labeled a dreamer, thinking peaceful transition between leaders could never be bred. I mean, the crimson shade on our flag looked slightly more red, and the black didn't lack, it just sparkled instead. It embarked off of shackles, it darkened and fled, grabbed hold of the first person and spread on their head. The orange meant more than copper and lead, it signified the sweetness of being Zambian, my friend. So Mwaiseni Mukwai. You see, I saw Zambia today, and I saw Zambia in the Washikulus, and in the kids who are hyped by tales of Kalulu, na Azimai dancing to the tales who are told by my Bululus, footloose I am fulu, of hope that we will be spoken about Mumasikulu. So I take ownership and I take pride, and of course I will speak with a flare in my eyes, just a little twinkle, a sparkle, a little something more, standing as a diamond before all I stand before, because I am a child of that soil, and the birth pangs of the ground caused quakes, so every time I speak a Zambian language, don't be surprised if the earth shakes, because it's in our cheers, it's in our dances, it's in our energy to take chances, to remind the whole world that no matter where you go, Zambia is the world's second home. And when you ever feel lost, you can come back here to this home, and I'll be right there at the door to say, Mwaiseni Mukwai. And I would welcome you into a square-floored home where my nieces are adored and my nephews explore, where they run across towers that link to form the image of a king they aspire to be. I'll let you meet all my siblings and all our 72 tribes, 72 bedrooms, as I walk you past the wall that's got the Mosotunia Falls, which is more like a framed picture on our wall. You see, I'll let you walk into this home's kitchen, and you realize its mothers are gifted when you have a sniff and a whiff of that is sourced from dishes like fried fishes and fisashi that is finely fitted with vinkoala as a final feature. You see, there are 4 generations that reside in this home's 4 walls, as great-grandmothers trickle down to great-grandchildren, because it's great to have children who are proud and free. Children who would sit on a carpet in a living room that they are not leaving soon, as they banter in 6 languages. When my grandparents will greet you by saying Mulibuti, where we call our fathers Wadada, where we call our mothers Wamayo. And I can speak to my friends in Tumbuka while my brothers teach me Kaonde. That's what we call in Sansa, joy. And we call unity Tilipamodzi. You see, this joy and unity that towers above us thanks to those who constantly believe. So praise be to God that this family is ever on the eve of victories, being seized, appeased with being ourselves as we identify with everything that we believe. So this is the art that is released about one land and one nation that is fleeced by Zambian skies, pieced by God's good hand, and policed by values we keep that give us peace like the raised hands of a priest. So if you ever feel lost, you know where home is. And I'll be right there at the door to say, Musenga.